So slipcovers. Slipcovers are very useful furniture additions to cushions and sofas. They extend the life of your furniture and keep them from getting dirty while also adding to the design of your home. Although slipcovers may seem boring and traditional, you can pretty them by adding beads or lace. Just use your imagination to make these things beautiful and coordinate with your room. To sew slipcovers you will need to follow these very simple and easy steps. Cushion slipcover. Prepare the materials. You will need a measuring tape, muslin fabric, slipcover fabric, pins, and a sewing machine or needle and thread. Measure your cushion. Use your measuring tape to get the length, width, and height of your cushion. Make your slipcover pattern. Take your muslin fabric and make the patterns for the top and sides of your cushion. Add about an inch all around the measurements that you took. When you are ready, cut out the patterns from the muslin fabric. Fit the muslin fabric. Once you are done cutting out the pieces of muslin fabric, pin this onto its appropriate side. Leave an inch's allowance on the edges of the muslin fabric that you are going to sew together and cut out the excess. Stitch the muslin fabric. Stitch the pieces of muslin fabric together. When done, fit the sewn muslin fabric onto the cushion. If it fits, then you have your pattern for your slipcover. Cut out the slipcover fabric. Take out the stitches off of your muslin fabric. Get your slipcover fabric with its right side down. Pin on the patterns that you made from the muslin fabric onto the slipcover fabric. Attach the slipcover onto the cushion. Pin the pieces of slipcover fabric that you cut out onto the cushion and start sewing. Sofa slipcover. Prepare the materials. Prepare a measuring tape, slipcover fabric, pins, and a sewing machine or needle and thread. Measure your sofa. Measure the length of your sofa starting from the bottom to the topmost edge and multiply it by 2. Measure the width and multiply it by 4. Get the sum of the two measurements you obtained and divide it by 36. The quantity that you get is the amount of slipcover fabric that you need. Pin the fabric in place. Lay your slipcover fabric from the edge of the seat to the floor, leaving about an inch's allowance on the bottom and 3 inches allowance on top for tucking in. Create pleats on the edges and sew them in place. Do the same for the arms of your sofa, following the curves by tucking the fabric in. Adjust the slipcover fabric until it fits the sofa properly. Sew the slipcover. Take out the fabric from the sofa, leaving the stitches on. Sew these properly using a sewing machine. You are done sewing slipcovers for your sofa and cushion. Do not be afraid to experiment and be creative with your slipcovers. Add lace, ribbon, or overlaying fabric to make it look better. Enjoy!